Good morning, YouTube. It's Auston Holleman back with the third vlog today in the small province in the Philippines. Today, I'm leaving because like I said in the last video, it's a great little small town to socialize in. But as far as stuff to do, no, we pretty much saw everything we could see the first day. You know, we walked around, walked to the little mall down the street, and that was pretty much it. There's not really much else to do. So the only thing that I really didn't get to do while I was here in the Philippines was pretty much island hop. I don't mind, you know, I gotta combine fun with it. Island hopping is fun, but it's also, I'm 23. I just applied for my visa to Vietnam, so that will be the country I go to next once I get it back. Floyd wants to go to Angeles City, so we're about to fly to Manila, go to Angeles City from there, and then from there I should be going to Vietnam. If not, I'll go to Thailand. But in today's vlog, I want to have a discussion. I've had this discussion before when I was in Sao Paulo last, and it's about, do passport bros really want traditional women? Now I'm gonna go ahead and give you my stance. You've never heard that come out of my mouth that, oh, I'm looking for a traditional woman. You've heard me say I'm looking for a more traditional woman, meaning that she has more traditional value. But I'm gonna let you know right now, a 100% traditional woman that looks like she's ready to go to church, I thank you. I don't look like I'm ready to go to church, so she don't need to look like that either. But we're gonna break down some stuff that I think, and I guess most other people would think that traditional women do. We're gonna see how much of that do I think most passport bros, of course I can't speak for everybody, but most passport bros really want. And to be honest, to break this to you, if you guys want a 100% traditional woman, why are you going to Thailand? Why are you going to the go to the Middle East? Go there. That's where I can guarantee you they're traditional over there. But y'all, if y'all want 100% traditional women, you might as well take away the internet access at that point. When I was a kid growing up, I used to live next door to this black family, and they were part of some religion. I don't know what it was, but the women were always wearing skirts, and they would wear jean skirts, I guess, to look a little more stylish. I don't want that. Skirts and long sleeves. The men always wore jeans every day and long sleeve shirts. It would be 105 degrees outside, they're still wearing a long sleeve shirt. I don't want that 100% traditional lifestyle guy. I was born in 1999, and I want it to stay that way. I don't want to be born in 1889 or some shit like that. So anyway, let's get into the discussion. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm doing today, and we'll keep talking. All right, we out of here. Alright, so we just made it to Manila. We're in the Grab right now on the way to the hotel. To continue today's topic, I do want to address this. Do passport bros really want traditional women? Well, here's the number one kicker. Everybody seems to gloss over that traditional women do that modern women don't. How soon do you expect her to have sex with you? We know in modern times, women do not do what they do today, which is sleep with you first night, first week, first 2 weeks. From what I've even heard, first month. You get to meet the family and all. Is that really what y'all want to do? Go meet the girl's family before you can have sex with her? I don't think. Some of y'all might want to do that. Some of y'all dudes that are 60 years old that have a lot of time. I mean, you would have more free time on your hands than I do, that are more established in life. Y'all are looking for something super, super serious? Yes, but as somebody my age, I don't care what age you are. I don't think most of you dudes want to wait. But it may be an age thing. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. I was born in 1999. That was long gone by the time I came around. So do you want to practice no sex before marriage? I mean, you're not a virgin anymore, so that's already out the picture. If you ask me, I'm not looking for that. She doesn't have to be a virgin. Of course, if she's a virgin, yes, that's a plus, but that's not like my deal breaker list. Like, oh, if she's already had sex, it's a no-go. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. So guys, to stop the show on a different subject, I was scrolling through the globe and looking at the countries I'm gonna go to next. I just got my visa. Well, I don't have my visa, but I just applied for my visa to Vietnam, so I'm excited to check that out. Then go to Cambodia, Laos, Indonesia. Before I go to Europe, I'm gonna go to India first. So the rest of this spring, I will be in Asia. Midway through May, I will be in Europe, and then I'll be in Europe until about fall. And in the fall, midway through like September, I'll be in Africa. I'll spend New Year's in Africa. The remainder of next year, I'll be in South and Central America. I started thinking about my family a little bit. I started getting, like, damn, I think whenever I get done with Africa or South America, I might go back and see my family for 2 or 3 weeks, and then just go back tour through Central America since it's right next to the United States. That's a long time. I have a younger sibling. That's a long time to go missing their birthday. And all the other siblings I have too, missing their birthdays and my parents' birthdays and other family members. So I think I would have grown a lot as a man by the time I get back. It wouldn't hurt to go back and see them before I finish the last 5 or 6 countries. Yeah, me and Floyd are trying to get checked into the hotel right now. And I also got to order my second passport page book, because once this is all said and done, I would have hit like a total of 50 or 54 countries in 2 years. We're trying to get Floyd checked into the hotel right now, and then we're gonna go to a Vietnamese restaurant, probably get some pho. I can train my body to keep eating pho, because I know when I get out there, I'm gonna eat that a lot, because that's my favorite Vietnamese dish. Probably my favorite Asian dish altogether.
Hello! Mabuhay! Dito po kami ngayon sa Manila, malapit lang po sa airport. Nag-check-in po sila Sir Auston. Dito kami sa 2 Palm Tree. Ako po ay si Alni. Host po ako sa Airbnb. Hello! Mabuhay po!
Alright, so that was the lady that helped us. I guess she works here. She says she's from the Cebu area, but she's out here just in Manila to work. And now we're about to head to the mall to get Floyd another suitcase because one of the wheels fell off, and I probably need to grab me another one too while I'm there because it looked like I was running away from a gunfight. I need to go get some pho. I gotta eat some pho. I gotta have some fun. And another talking point about dating a traditional woman. I don't know if you guys have done your history, but traditionally, women didn't even wear swimsuits to the beach. I guess they may have called it a swimsuit. From the pictures I seen, the swimsuit, the only skin that was showing was... Do you want your woman to go to the beach like that? I don't mind my woman wearing it's cool because if you go back further in time, the more traditional, the more clothing women wore. Just like how Muslims, they wear the hijab, there's a reason why traditional women wear that. And it's so that they're not exposing their body to other men to view. That's why nowadays the more liberal women, as you may have seen one before, the more liberal women seem to wear the sluttiest, ridiculous clothes that make them look like they're just for fun. And I wouldn't be taking them seriously, if you know what I mean. But there is a balance. Traditionally, women didn't wear crop tops. That was considered showing too much skin. The flappers during the First World War, the women were able to cut their hair shorter. I like long hair, first of all, let me say that. But I don't mind shorter hair, like right here. But I don't really like short hair. But I could deal with it. I don't prefer it, let me say that. I want the woman to be able to dress in a balance. Jeans and a crop top, flats, earrings, and lip gloss. I die for that. I didn't mean to say die. I live for that. I didn't mean to say live either. I meant to say I love it. I don't want my woman to look like she's ready to go to church and after she finishes church, she's gonna go out to the cotton field and pick some cotton. I don't want my woman to look like a damn slave. So I think there's a balance. And that's why I say I like a mix of both. I don't think most passport bros want 100% traditional women, because when I show y'all these women on my vlogs and on my community tabs, they're not dressed in traditional clothing. Let's keep it real on that part. If I showed y'all one of these nuns or one of these colonial outfits on a woman, it could be a beautiful woman, but she's in a colonial outfit. Is that? Let's just be real. Or you can go to an Amish settlement. You can go to an Amish settlement and find you a conservative wife that dresses super conservative. Alright, so we're back at our mall again, so we're about to go over here and help Floyd find a suitcase and then get something to eat. Alright, so we headed to get Floyd his luggage now. We're in this store called SM Super Value Supermarket or something like that. So we're here now. So we got these. I think this is fit for Floyd. He said he wanted the biggest one he could find. It looks like from what I'm seeing here, this is the biggest one. It's not gonna crack because it's a different kind of material right there. 15,000 pesos. Holy guacamole. So we're gonna get a suitcase at another place because they wanted about $300, $200 for their suitcases, which is, they're worth it. But we know we can get a suitcase for like $100 tops. I paid like $80, $60 for my green one. So we're gonna keep it walking around until we find one of the smaller stores that are local we'll go shop at. So I'm buying a pack of tank tops. I've been looking for some white tank tops like the ones y'all see me wear, but for some reason that seems to be the hardest thing in the world to ask for. But Floyd is getting a backpack. He needs a backpack for his laptop. So they stay here too in Manila, but it's nothing like, because those chicks back there are staring at us, but it's not like as obvious as it was in the province. Alright y'all, so we back at the hotel. I'm sorry I did not get a transition shot, but we are about to go eat, and I'm about to tell y'all something real quick. Alright, so I want to give a message to all my male viewers, and I want to give a message to females that may be interested in the future. I am not a rapper. I dress the way how I dress, and that's not gonna change. If you want me to run around here and look like I'm ready to sign a record deal or go do a stage performance dropping lyrics, you got the wrong motherfucker, okay? I'm no Build-A-Bear ass nigga. Stop. And this has happened to me a couple of times where somebody thinks that they can come over here and dress me up and pamper me up the way they want me to look. You got me up. I'm no Build-A-Bear. I like myself the way how I am. The only thing I'm gonna tweak is maybe if, oh, Auston, you stay, you watch movies too late at night, which I don't. But something like that, I'll switch. But you think I'm gonna switch my whole image for you? You're full of. But yeah, it's that bad. Alright, you guys, sorry I cannot get a transition shot to finish off the last part of the vlog. But I am back in my hotel room back in Manila, and I want to wrap up the last 2 talking points. 2.5, I'd say, because we already talked about one, about do men really want a traditional woman. So the next talking point is, do the passport bros actually want a stay-at-home woman? I know for me, that answer is yes. Now, I've said before, do I mind if a woman has a job? No. But if it were up to me, she wouldn't have a job. That doesn't mean she has less human rights. It doesn't make her less of a human. It doesn't mean I have a slave, a servant, a punk. That doesn't mean none of that. That just means that I value having a woman that can be there whenever I need her. For example, hey, I'm running late today at work. Can you stop by the store and pick this up? Or you're at home right now. Can you wash this for me? Can you make sure my white shirt is clean? I need to wear that later on for when I meet somebody. Somebody that I can call on when I need them. They're there. That cannot be the case if she's working the same amount of hours or more as me. And for all you guys that are talking about power couples, if you have a power couple, then y'all are both more than likely, for what it sounds like, doing an entrepreneurial thing. I'm an entrepreneur. I work 7 days a week, all day. I can have a woman that's doing the same. It's only right for me to be single right now. A woman that's doing the same thing as me? No. Also, passport bros, the majority of us that are going overseas can afford to make any of these women stay-at-home wives anyway. That's because your money 5x's in Brazil. It quadruples in Colombia. It quadruples in many countries. That being said, what used to cost you $100 now costs you $20. The woman that you needed 200 grand, or family that you needed 200 grand for in the United States, now costs you 40. You see what I mean? So if you're making 40 grand and you want to live a $200,000 lifestyle, that's possible somewhere like Brazil. That's possible somewhere like Colombia. And you can do it almost 60, 70 grand. I'm saying that so you can have an excess income. That is a traditional trait that I think most men still value, and especially the men in this movement. The last point is expecting men to lead. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, if you're a man traveling, the majority of the women you meet outside the United States want you to make the most decisions and be the leader with no problem. They don't feel like a slave. They don't feel subpar to you. They feel like that's their natural role, and that's how it's supposed to be. Because if you ask me, it is. Now back home, you ask them, you try to lead a woman, misogynist, you're all these names, you're all this negative stuff for wanting to be what a man has always been. And I think that's a trait that most passport bros we travel, we want. We want a woman that wants us to lead without it being an issue, without it being backtalk, without it being something negative. To wrap this up, and another thing that dudes are saying, some dudes say they want a girl to be a virgin. I don't care, as long as she's not ran through. But I don't have to have a brand new one. If she is brand new, that's great. It's right out of the box, brand new. If you ask me, I want an 80% traditional woman. She has a lot of traditional values, but she's not 100%. She's very traditional. She's not looking like she's ready to go to church and then looking like she's ready to go to plantation after that. There can be a balance. She doesn't have to be a virgin, but she's also not 40, 50 bodies deep. 2, 3 would be perfect. Even that, in 2023, guys, you got to give an exception to like literally 10. Whether if you want to admit it or not, the women that guys, the 12th graders you slept with in 12th grade had 10 bodies already. So, when you were 18 and she was 18, y'all, we're not going to act brand new. But yeah, that's all I feel like. I just want to bring up that topic. I definitely want to hear what you guys think. If you guys like that video, make sure you give it a like. Make sure you comment what you think, because I really want to know, and I really want to continue this discussion and kind of clarify why men are traveling. I know why. But as you see, when they try to crucify me and try to label what they want this movement to be, we have to set the standard for ourselves and make this stuff clear. Let's say this again. We are men. We're all looking for individual things. Whether if you're looking for a good time, not exploiting, you're looking for a good time, you're looking for a marriage or a long-term relationship, I don't know. Most importantly, we're looking to grow our wealth and build happiness overseas. That's what the whole movement is about. I found happy. That's why I'm not going back to the United States. That's why I make these videos, so I can inspire other men to be happy. I'm not going back home. I'll go back home to visit. I go visit my home country for 2 or 3 weeks. That's it. Make sure you share this video with somebody that may be interested in this topic and that may find this content valuable. If you really, really value this content, my cash app is $, Auston Holleman, PayPal, austonholleman@gmail. Thank God for everybody that sent a donation. And thank God for everybody just watching and leaving comments and likes. I'll see y'all in the next video. It's that bad.